live. What's going on, family? Today is Fun Friday. All right. It's November 7th, 2025, and you all are in for a great show here on Speaker Success in the Morning. Don't touch that dial. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, successors? Welcome to another episode of Speak Your Success in the Morning. Family, we're glad that you decided to join us this morning. You decided to put us on in the car as you're headed to work or, wherever you're headed this morning. Just grateful for the opportunity to be able to wake up with you and be able to rock with you this morning. If this is your first time tuning in to Speak Your Success, you can expect a few things. We're going to give you a little bit of sports, a little bit of culture, a little bit of news, but we're always going to give you the 3 E's. We're going to give you education, entertainment, and as always, empowerment. And if you all happen to miss yesterday's episode, you're going to want to go back and you're going to want to hit rewind and play that thing we had on. Attorney Fred Jones had him live, right? Had him live in the space here at the home studio. And we talked a little bit about AI singers and ChatGPT giving legal advice and giving health advice. Can they do it? Should they do it? Where do we land on that? And also, we talked a little bit about the government shutdown as well as updates on the SNAP benefits conversation. So you're going to want to go back and hear that to inform yourself and just, be aware of what's happening in the community, right? Because if we don't know what's happening in the community, how can we really further the conversation? And even beyond that, how can we be prepared to vote and different things like that so we know where our country is going? All right, y'all. But y'all know how we kick it here on Speaking Success in the Morning. Before we get this show really moving, before we get this thing really grooving, we got to bring out a co-host. Y'all know producer Britt. Producer Britt talks to the people. How you feeling this morning?
What's up? It's Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? It's Friday.
Yeah.
DJ horn.
Oh my goodness.
Party noise.
Oh, okay.
DJ horn.
Run it back. Oh.
It's Friday up in here, man. It's
Oh
Friday.
man, Friday Senior. Okay, producer
Friday
Britt, DJ
Senior.
Britt. Okay, no Friday Junior today. Oh man.
Today
All right.
is the day. Do you hear me?
Okay. Today is the day. So today we can't play. What did you what would you have for dinner last night, producer Britt? What would you get down with
I had
last
my
night?
favorite meal. Well, I wouldn't say my favorite meal in the whole entire world, but my
Okay.
ramen. My
Okay.
second favorite meal that you could buy. I would say that you could.
Okay. Wait. So, okay. I was about to say, do you make your ramen? I was about to say, do you buy it or what?
No,
What
I
goes
have
in
to
yours?
buy it because I learned that the broth that they use in the ramen, it's very difficult to make. So it's not anything that I can make. I can buy the broth and then
Yeah.
just stock up on noodles, but
True.
I just buy it. Well, I just bought it yesterday, but I mean,
I
I
get you.
be I drink my broth. I go get 2 broths at a time, and those are $3 each. Okay.
You do be on that broth game, strong. Yeah,
What about you? What you eat?
Last night, so my dad was here. Last night he made some oxtails, had some yams, sweet potatoes, had a little bit of rice, and I ate it entirely too late. I'm trying to get better at not eating so late. But
So
last
you
night,
went-
Britt, I was here last night. I didn't realize how tired I was. Right, so I got
that's
here.
not good.
Me and Gabby switched places. She had an event to go to. I was feeding the baby and I just fell asleep. I was like,
Yeah.
so I woke up and I was like, man, I'm hungry. So I had to eat, man. Had to get to it. Had to let the oxtails
Is your
happen.
dad still there?
So yeah, he's getting ready to head out today. But yeah, he hung out with us for a little bit. He came, and every time he comes, this is one, y'all. This is just a tip, right? This is a tip. If you're a house guest, when you go to somebody's house and you don't know what to do, you can cook as long as you can cook for him. My dad, every time he comes, he cooks like 3 meals. He's like, hey y'all, what y'all need? What y'all want me to cook? We got some steaks in the fridge right now, Britt. on
Hey guys,
ice.
if you go to somebody's house, ask if they're not your parents. Ask them if you can cook in their kitchen. How about that?
Well, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's your
yeah.
business.
I'm
Yeah,
but
that's a little
I mean,
different.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't
I
come
get
up to
that,
my
but
kitchen just cooking. I can cook. Okay, so you
okay,
can
no,
sit down.
nobody said you can't cook, but I'm just saying, but if somebody could, if somebody has the ability to cook and they cook well, you wouldn't want them to come to your house and relieve you of that duty.
No, because
Even
they're
though
a
I know
guest.
you enjoy cooking. I mean, that's fine. That's fine, but you can, but there's the right way to be a guest, and you know
Now,
that.
your
You
parents are
know.
not guests because he's been there a couple times.
I
So,
mean,
I mean, at this point, he's just coming over. So I can understand he just wanted to cook, some food that he
okay, I
wanted to
guess
eat.
that'd be a whole show. We can have that conversation. Just go back and forth and see what makes sense. Because I see what you're saying, but I guess is he not a guest at this point? Hmm. Okay. Okay.
You come 3 times, you at home. Okay.
Oh, okay. You come 3 times. You got a drawer. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It'll take
Oh
a little longer
man.
to get a drawer, but you can
Mm.
you know the code you know the code somewhere. I'll tell you that. You've been here one
If
good
the
time.
Wi-Fi password is saved in your
Yeah,
phone,
yeah, you are not a guest anymore.
you're
Okay.
not a
What
guest.
are
Okay.
we? Yeah, what we eating? Okay.
There it is. There. But one thing, I'm gonna say this. We're gonna get straight from the source.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of like right when you walk in. What's the Wi-Fi? What's the Wi-Fi? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think,
Ki-
yeah, that's very, I mean, obviously that's very, new. We didn't
Yeah.
necessarily grow up doing that because it's like, just use the data on your phone. Everybody has unlimited data. Are you using,
Everybody has unlimited data.
everybody has unlimited data.
I
Like,
don't get it.
stop asking people for what's the Wi Fi code. Like,
You
I
and a
can
dog.
understand if you have a laptop, but
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
phone, use your own data, okay? You're not using it much.
That part. That
It's,
part.
it's not that much. You'll be
That's
okay.
all I'm. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of using your own data, I started deleting some pictures last night. I'm making progress, Britt. I think I deleted 50 yesterday. Okay, we're moving forward.
I'm not taking that as a win. All right, let's shift gears. Let's get in straight from the source. We got a long show today. All right.
Oh, okay. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So today, straight from the source, I wanted to read Psalms chapter 125, verses 1 through 2. And the reason why I want to read this text is because it focuses just on the immovable, like the immovable God. And I wanted to break this down and talk about this because yesterday I had the privilege, me, producer Britt, our team at work, we had the privilege of attending a conference for Right Now Media Conference, and the theme was immovable. So I was like, I think that'd be something good to break down and talk about and get into. So the text reads, okay, those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be moved, but remain forever. As the mount, as the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds his people from this time and forever. Sometimes the text be so good you got to zoom in on it, right? You got to make sure you can really see that thing. So y'all, when we talk about being immovable, what does that really mean, right? And the things that are immovable, we can think of plants sometimes. Sometimes we can think of trees. Like if you ever go to California, how they have those tall redwood trees and you look up and they're like 200, 300 feet tall. But then the way you ask yourself is, well, how can those things be sustained in the ground? It's because their roots go deep. And the roots are actually interlocked between those trees. So that's something that when we want to talk about the word immovable, or when we begin to have that conversation, and just a parallel, because God is immovable, right? He's immovable. He's unshakable day after day, time after time, year after year, week after week. There's nothing that you can do to be able to remove the feelings that God has for you, the love that God has for you. So understanding that God is an immovable God, this just the focus of this is just his faithfulness, right? The faithfulness and the unshakable foundation of, just like it talks about in the text, Mount Zion, which is a prominent hill in Jerusalem. So I want you to think, like, who is somebody in your life who you might have strayed off, or you might have offended them, or you might have had a bad day or a good day, but then you look up and they're still there, right? They're immovable. Like their love remains for you despite what you do and despite the interactions that you all have had and taken place. And like just yesterday in that conference, and as I began to hear the praise and worship, and just hear the worship talking about God as a firm foundation, right? The rock on which we stand. So often we can sing these words in praise and worship, and we can just sing, right? Just say the words, just read off the screen. But what happens when we really reflect and think about what does that truly mean, and what does that look like in our lives, right? So going forward today, I want you to be intentional on the words that you're saying and the praises that you have for our Lord, our God, and our Creator. When we talk about Him being a firm foundation, think about how He sustains you in tough times throughout your life and throughout your years, right? Being the rock that you stand on when seeing the world around you sometime might give you a sense of uncertainty. Relationships, they fade and they fall and they dwindle away. But thinking about the relationship that you can have with our Creator and our Father in Christ, and how He's not moving, right? So I just want to pause there for a second and park it there, because it is so powerful to know that you're loved by a God who you can't do nothing about it. The love that He has for you, He stands 10 toes down on it, right? His faithfulness, unwavering, unshakable. So be encouraged going into the weekend with that, right? Knowing that God loves you despite yourself. God cares for you, and He always will have a place for you, and He wants you to join Him in heaven. Man, that's just refreshing to me. So I just wanted to share that with you all today, and I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope it really resonates with you and hits you in a real way to where you're like, I never thought about it like that, but now, as I take a little second to pause, as I take a little time to reflect, now I can see, know, and understand who God is, what He's all about, and how He loves me. Family, be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying this content. And also be sure to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, so that you never miss any of our content here on Speaker Success in the Morning, and you never miss an episode. About to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back with more Speaker Success in the Morning after this. Do you want to feel confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home-based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting-edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results-driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. What's going on, family? What's going on, family? 14 minutes after the hour, Speaker Success in the Morning.
Yeah, that's it. That's us.
Yeah. What's up, producer Britt? Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Okay, yeah, I'm just getting the last touches on my nose. That's us. Speaking to this.
Oh man.
What are you doing this weekend?
Oh God. This weekend. What's up? I might go to a girls' basketball game tonight. Okay, because there's a girls' basketball game tonight at 6 p.m. So I might be at a girls' basketball game locally.
He's not going to a girls' basketball game. He's going to work. That's what he's going.
Here tonight, 6 p.m. got a girls' basketball game. And then this weekend, I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I have not even thought about it. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Hey, that's how I was 2 weekends in a row. Like the last past 2 weeks, I didn't do anything. What you got? Okay, come on with it.
Vincent Staples season 2 is out now.
Can you please hurry up and watch it?
I'm watching. It came out yesterday. I was looking last night when I was exporting video. I was like, hold on. No. I could not, Britt. If I watched it last night, I would have been up until like 3 in the morning. I was sitting there looking like this. Speaking Success in the Morning. But yeah, I'm about to tap in this weekend. I'm about to relax. I'm about to tap in.
Okay.
So
are you caught up on the morning show? We can't talk about that. What's going on?
Man, so I got what episode did I get to? When that AI malfunctioned. Britt.
Oh, wasn't that
Oh.
crazy? And
Oh
then
my
on top of
and
that, her boss was like, "Stella, close the laptop. Close the laptop, Stella." And
the
then she
girl's in
just kept
shock.
going. And she just kept
She was in
going.
shock. She didn't
She
know
just
what to do.
kept
She didn't know what
going.
was up. But the crazy thing is, for those people and those users who are out there who actually use AI, like what the bot and what the model was doing, it literally was doing what she told it and what she fed it and the prompts that she fed it. So then
Yep.
when it spit those things back out, but Britt, when they went to the audience for the question, I was like, no. I was like, no,
Right.
don't do it. And the
Right.
guy was like, what about this?
Yep.
The prompt was
Yep.
so direct.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And
Set herself up for
it
failure right
was,
there.
obviously there's always a message within the message between Stella and Mia, that important conversation, that dynamic when
Mm.
there's someone that gets hired, another woman that gets hired, and then she makes these promises that, oh, I'm gonna help Black women, I'm gonna help you move up, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do this, I'm gonna do this for you. And then it's been 5 years, it's been 2 years, 5 years, however,
Man.
and then Mia's still on the same level. And then when it comes to being the head
Mm-mm-mm.
of news, and then it's time for Mia to do her interview, everybody,
Everybody
Alex,
who's gonna vouch for her ain't there.
yeah, Alex, she's a different
Ooh.
story. Alex is a different story. But Mia, that being her department, and
Mm-hmm.
her having say in who is head of news. And then now Stella has, I'm sorry, yeah, Stella, she has somebody, she has a CEO on her back, because now
Mm-hmm.
it's like, well, this needs to happen in order for, us to move forward. But it's like, well, Mia's the most qualified. Well, we don't want Mia because of this, that, and a third. And
Yeah,
it's a deeper conversation. And, you know,
for sure.
sometimes, prayfully and thankfully, I don't work in a super structured corporate world like that, because
Oh
I
no.
don't know the type of person that I would be. Because if you keep telling me, hey, I'm going to promote you, I'm going to promote you, and then I never get it, and then there's, there's the whole, like the AI version, the whole
Mm-hmm.
DEI situation that happened with the
Oh my
AI
goodness.
software.
So bad. So bad.
So it's just, I love how well written the show is, and they just,
Amazing.
highlight the points that are going on right now. And as a Black woman in media, I love to see it. I love to see it. So,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
missing anything, and they're,
Nothing.
just
They ain't missing
taking
nothing.
everything into consideration when they're writing the show. So, kudos to the morning show. I watched the last
Man.
episode. I watched the latest episode last night. So,
Mm.
hurry up so we can talk about it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
too,
yeah.
Shay. You too,
I'm not all the
Shay.
way caught up. I'm not all the way caught up. But okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is the last thing I'll say about that.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but to your point, like with the storylines and with everything that they're rolling out in like with Mia, it's a shame because this is a Black woman who is highly accomplished. She's been in the company. She's working her way up, and she has the ability to really move the company forward.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the fact that she has the relationships within the network to help those people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to have a relationship with your producer and different things like that. And then they're like, no, 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 no. So that they can't keep forcing her down, pushing. And then she
Yeah.
tries to leave. And then
Yeah,
they're
and it's
like,
all
no, 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 no,
politics.
no. They're like, no, no, no. You can't leave. And it's like, why can't I leave? Because you're better than that. No, no, no. You can't speak for me what I want for my life and where I need to go.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you
you
ain't
talking about,
working for
yeah,
us,
Alex.
you ain't working for us,
Yeah.
you ain't working for them. But you not letting me work for y'all where I need.
Right.
Anyway,
Right. One on
whole
one.
situation, man.
Yeah.
Whole situation. It was good.
Yeah.
That show was good. Okay. So
That boy is amazing. Okay. So, I think this is it. Oh, yeah, we can do this one. That's fine.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So we're gonna get into some news. Marshawn Nealon.
Mm.
You heard about that, Jonathan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is he's a Dallas Cowboy player. Okay, sorry, I get everything right. 2 iPads. Okay, so Marshawn Nealon sent a goodbye. Well, he they're saying that some articles are saying that it was a suicide.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I'm reporting on. Okay, so Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Nealon says a goodbye text to a group of friends before his death by suicide. Police found Nealon at a scene after a high speed chase. Um,
Hmm.
what did you hear about the story, Jonathan? Because
Yeah,
you shaking your head. Mm.
I also heard. Well, I mean, so I heard speculation. Also, body cam footage could not be found.
Oh, no, I didn't hear
So
that. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
so there's that, and that's what I'm saying. Speculation, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this is another one of those things to where it's like, okay, is this going to be just like our brother that happened at LSU, where footage is released months
Mm,
later, and it's like, well, what really
what
happened?
happened?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we see, but the, either way, life is lost. This is extremely sad, and
yeah.
then the questions come up like, well, what happened? Why did it happen? Did he
Mm-hmm.
do this, and why? So definitely prayers out for the family,
For sure.
because losing somebody is always a sad topic of conversation. Losing
Definitely.
life.
Definitely, definitely. So sad.
Yeah,
So that and then we're gonna keep going. Antonio Brown.
man,
He has not been in the news for
has
his,
not.
outbursts lately, but former NFL player Antonio Brown was extradited to the US to face attempted murder charge. Um
Lord,
yeah, so yeah, Antonio Brown, he was extradited to the U.S. to face a second-degree attempted murder charge with a firearm. Brown was taken into custody in Dubai by the
mm,
U.S. Marshal Service and is expected to move to Miami to face this charge. Okay,
Jesus,
so what we need to know is that it's in a connection with a shooting earlier this year in Miami. That's where the trial will happen, like I just said, and that's all we know for now. So we'll,
man,
keep you updated as updates come out. But that's all we know is that he was in Dubai. He got extradited to Miami, and it was about a Miami shooting earlier this year. It's
man,
crazy. Everything's going on a downhill by it's the end of the year,
Lord have
and
mercy.
all this stuff is happening, Jonathan. I'm not
Yeah,
liking
it's.
it.
I mean, I'm definitely not a fan, but also I think one thing that we can't that we can't overstate enough is the fact that
Hmm.
a lot of these former athletes and people who are highly notable people, like when they're not in the limelight and when they're not doing what we know them for or they're most passionate
Hmm.
about doing, they're trying to find other way, like just finding themselves. I guess would be the best way I would put it. So the question like relies like where is your identity or what is your identity in, and man, I just got prayers for these people because
Yeah,
it's tough trying to navigate after this dude was one of the best players in the
and I
NFL, one of
wouldn't
the
say
best wide receivers
after
in
because he walked off the field and he ended his own career. So it's
yeah,
like
he
you
did, he
quit your
did.
job. You quit your
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
You quit your
You quit your job and you was the big man on campus.
true.
So it's another unfortunate situation, but
Hmm.
at the end of the day, we all have choices. We all have decisions to make.
Yep.
What choices are we gonna make? What decisions we gonna take? Mm.
Okay. All right. Moving right along. So for our gamers out there, GTA Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed again. Okay,
Mm.
for November. It's coming out November 19th, 2026. So they wrote a note. They said that it's being delayed. I got two different things. So, the delay of Grand Theft Auto 6 to November 19th, 2026. The delay is attributed to the need for additional time to polish the game to meet high expectations for players.
Mm.
This article also mentions that the recent firings for approximately 30 to 40 employees at Rockstar in the
Sheesh.
UK are unrelated to the delay. So they had some firing. But in my opinion, this thing has been trying to come out for like the past, like, I don't know. I don't know, Jonathan. Maybe like 6 years or something. They've been pushing
It
this.
has not been
Look,
that
look, look
long.
at everybody. No, yes, it has.
Oh wow.
It has
Oh
been
my
forever since
goodness.
they've been trying to get this game. Nah,
That
bro.
I mean, they know something that we don't know. Then, like, cause you know, like, if
Look at
you're
the
at number
memes.
6,
It's just so funny.
of course you love that meme. Of course you do with the cat. Of course, but I mean, it like there, there's got to be something that they know that we don't. But with releasing the 6th edition, everything got to be right though. I will say that everything got to be right.
What can we see something?
Can we see
I
a
mean, I
little
feel like
teaser
my
video?
dad's waiting on this game. Like, come on,
Oh, your dad
man.
be on GTA 6?
Man, my dad
Oh
plays
man.
games. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So moving right along. So the Michael Jackson biopic, as the title said, it looks insane. This is his nephew playing him. Okay. So originally the movie was coming out on my birthday, Jonathan. It was coming out
Mm-hmm.
4/18, and then it got delayed, so they pushed it back a week. Okay. And I was like, I wanted I was gonna be my birthday treat to myself because I like to go to the movies. And I was like, man, Michael Jackson coming out on my birthday, this means something. And now it doesn't mean anything at all because he's not coming out on my birthday. But anyways, so the Michael
Oh
Jackson
man.
biopic, Michael, has been the teaser has been released starring Jafar Jackson as what? That don't make sense. Starring Jafar Jackson as his name is Jafar Jackson. Starring Michael Jackson, his uncle. I wrote that so wrong. The film is directed by Antonio Fuqua. You know who that
Mm.
is. Will be
Mm.
released in theaters April 24th, 2026. I am so excited. So because this has to be a masterpiece,
I mean, it has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. It's Michael Jackson.
Right.
Can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay, but remember, in here, keep those feet still, my man.
I think that's all we get. Yeah. It's gonna be
That's a teaser right there. GTA. Y'all, that's a teaser. Okay.
And the crazy thing about it is, I love something like this. You have to keep it really very, 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 very close to the family. You can't just let
Mm.
all outside auditions, come into this because this
Wow.
is it's very touchy. It's very
Near and dear.
secret,
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
It's
Because one of these
Michael
going one. Mm-hmm.
Jackson. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah. For one, it's Michael Jackson, but one of these going wrong, the internet goes crazy.
Yeah.
When you get a biopic wrong, oh my goodness.
Look at that. There's this nephew, and then there's Michael.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then on
Okay.
top of that, because he is the nephew, I'm pretty sure this is the same jacket. That's his jacket.
Oh,
That would be very cool.
that would be
Q.
super cool.
Can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay, but remember,
Okay, everyone's like, okay, the looks, the way he sounds, the laugh, the mannerisms. Yeah.
He do sound like him though.
Yeah.
He
this
did
is
he did sound
great.
like him. Man,
Yeah.
that's something to be excited about though. As things are going downhill, that's something to be excited about.
Yeah. And then
Something to
that
be
is
excited about, looking forward to.
the poster for it. Yeah.
And then you're gonna start seeing people on social media playing back Mike's hits, dancing, doing the moonwalk.
Oh no,
So
not
this
play,
is
not
cool.
not starting recently. Michael Jackson was the highest selling artist of 2025.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is
Yes.
a man. That is crazy awesome though.
Yes. Yeah.
Man, what?
Yes. I
Okay.
listened to Michael Jackson song the other day.
I'm probably gonna listen to some
me and my
Michael
friend
Jackson today.
Me and my friend Nikaya, our song is "Remember the Times." Every time we listen to it, we screenshot it, send it to each other, and that happens.
We are the
quite often.
world.
Wow, you
I
know
like
that.
"Rock My World" where you hear Chris Tucker in the back. Man, that girl was off the hook.
Right.
Yeah.
But okay, I got some more stuff in here that I've just been collecting. So this is crazy. So McDonald's faces challenges retaining low income
Wow.
customers.
That headline is wild.
That is exactly why I saved it, Jonathan, because I was like,
Oh,
this
my
headline
goodness.
is crazy because what does that even mean?
Oh my god.
And I will say McDonald's has gotten advanced because I went to McDonald's when was that? Yeah, Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, there's, you got the Big Mac. They don't touch that one. And then you got the number 2, which is I don't know, but there's 2, and then there's 2A, then there's 2B, then there's 2C,
Oh,
and then there's
what?
3, which is the quarter pounder, and then there's 4, then there's
Mm,
4A, 4B, 4C. And I'm like,
mm.
are we talking
What?
about burgers or are we talking about hair? What are we talking about?
Talking about burgers?
There's
You talking
too
about
many.
tests? What's going on?
Yeah, 4A, 2A, 4B. I was like, this too much. I was like, I just want some chicken nuggets. That's all I wanted. Yeah.
Faces challenges retaining low income. Well, so when I read that, I just think back to when I was a kid and I would like have a handful of change, and I'm trying to boom, 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 I'm trying to be able to get what was it, a McTasty, I think is what that thing was called,
What?
or a big and tasty, a big and tasty. So I mean, but then I also have some association with from time to time you go to certain McDonald's like downtown Dallas, you might see some people,
Mm-hmm.
some people of the community coming in there,
Mm.
but faces challenges retaining low income customers. What, they found
Yes.
somewhere else to go?
I have no idea. So McDonald's is feeling a pinch as low income customers cut back on spending. The CEO said during the company's quarter 3 earnings called that visitors from this group dropped nearly
Mm.
double digits across the fast food industry. Inflations on essentials like rent, groceries, and childcare continues to squeeze their budgets, forcing many
Mm.
to skip dining out all along. I mean, hey, I
Hey,
don't blame you. I don't have kids
I
or
don't either.
anything like that. I take care of me, myself, and my cat. And just being a single person, you like, dang, do I cook or do I just go buy something so I can just have leftovers later? Or then
That's
it's
true.
like, well, because at sometimes it does, you're like, okay, it's the same price. It could be the same price sometimes.
It could be
So,
the same price. Especially if you can get 2 meals out of one in this economy. You get 3 meals out of one. It makes sense to go get the 3 out of the one.
mm-hmm.
You just want to set yourself up for success, and plus, you cook, you meal prep. Now you also saving a little bit of time. You just go
I
to
wish I could
McDonald's.
meal prep. I wish I could meal
It, it,
prep.
it, it is a challenge.
No, I
Meal
just don't
prepping, like
like it.
it's a
No.
mental challenge though. Like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
what am I gonna cook? The time it takes. But go ahead, what you got?
I just can't. I can't do it because it's like, well, I'm not gonna actually cook the food because the food has to be cooked fresh for me. Like, I can't eat
Oh my
warmed up
goodness.
chicken.
Gotta eat fresh. Gotta go to Papa Do's. Made to order. That
I
girl living a
can't.
good
I
life
can't
over
eat.
there.
I can't eat
Oh, so
warmed
so
up
obviously
chicken.
McDonald's ain't talking about you. They not having trouble
McDonald's just
retaining
saw
you.
me for the first time in about 2 years, so I don't
Britt,
know.
say when you went in there, you seen them big old kiosks, seen them big old screens in there.
No, I
Did they
went to
have that?
drive-through.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay. No. Well,
inside.
inside, no. Inside,
I
they
know
got
they
them
have the
big old
kiosks.
kiosks.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this why y'all can't retain nobody. Y'all done spent all this money. Now you're trying to make this money back by boosting up the price.
Well, it don't matter. Kiosk,
Yeah.
self-checkout, I'm walking past it. You're going to work
Oh
today,
my
baby.
goodness.
You're going to work today.
You gotta work for your check. It's hilarious.
You need to work. You need to go to work. You need to do. Like, I went to go
Oh
get some
God.
cat food yesterday and I had to get some dish soap. And so I just had 2 items. 2 items. It was this
Uh-huh.
lady. She was like, "You can go to the self checkout." I'm going right here, baby. Right here.
Oh my
Aisle
goodness.
3. Number 3. I'm going right there.
Oh God.
There was a
This
man
is
in front of me.
hilarious.
There was a man in front. I was like,
And you sat
I
there and
don't
just
care.
wait in line. You
I
waited
waited
in
in line.
line
I looked at
instead
the
of going.
candy. I looked at the magazines. I don't care.
Oh wow, you are old at heart. Y'all, whoever's out there watching, whoever's out there listening, I want y'all to comment in the chat box or drop something down in the comment below. Like, are you going just drop a 1 if you're going for self checkout, or drop a 2 if you're gonna make these people work? And you got both options open. Self checkout, open. All the lanes open. You got less than 10 items open. Are you
Self
gonna go
checkout, they just
hop
be
in
on your
line?
back the whole entire time, and I'm like,
People
you want
do
to do
though.
this? Do you want to do this?
They walk
Yeah.
by, got to scan the little thing and look in. Oh, how many items you got there, baby? Okay, got 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay, you good. Go ahead.
I want y'all
Y'all
to
going
come over
self
here.
checkout or y'all going manual checkout? You want to talk to the person who could have a bad attitude and could be having a bad day. Which one we going? 1 for self checkout.
I hope
2.
you have a good day by the time I get up there. I tell you that. I hope your day changed. I tell you that. I
Ah.
hope your day changed. I hope your day changed by the time I get up there. And I'm
God.
nice. I'm not rude or anything.
Yeah. I'm not
Hi,
saying.
how are
not,
you?
Hey.
Good, same. All right,
I'm
well,
all right. I'm all right. How you doing?
Yeah.
Have a nice day. Have a blessed one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
No,
God.
I don't play those games. You will do your job. Okay.
Wait. Somebody said, "Hey, hold on, wait. We got some action. We got some
somebody
activity in the
What's
chat."
going on? Somebody said 2.
You
What's
see?
2?
The 2 said they're gonna make these people work.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what
Oh
I'm talking
man.
2.
Okay.
You at work? I don't need a machine
Okay.
to check me out. You got hands? Yeah.
Depending on how I feel on the day. Depending on how I feel.
So, Clay Thompson, hello, benched.
Are
They're
we
starting
surprised?
D'Angelo. I guess not. They're starting D'Angelo Russell over him. Me and Shay was talking about this. I said, yeah, all that Megan, you gotta leave her alone for a little bit.
All
You can
them
get back in the gym.
extracurricular activities.
Yeah,
all them extracurriculars.
that catfish and that spaghetti and going out and Megan, my man, my baby. Okay, the baby
Going
needs
out,
to
staying
be on
in.
the court. Yeah,
Going out, staying in. You got to get on the court if you want to win. You understand me? You got to get some shots up, Clay. Got to get some shots up, man. Megan wasn't here the rest of your career. Hey, it ain't nothing personal to Megan.
She an athlete. Get in the gym and rebound for him, girl. Come on now. We need Clay. We need him. Okay, we
They
got
definitely
time
do
for
though.
that. Yeah. And then I'm not the biggest fan of D'Angelo Russell. I just, I'm not a big
What is
fan.
it about him? What is it about? Because I feel like there's different narratives about him out there.
I don't know. It's just something. I don't know. Shall we like? Can he get off the court? That's how I feel sometimes. That's how I feel sometimes. Like when he went back to the Lakers, I was like, why did we get him again? It didn't work.
That always is interesting to me. That always is interesting when you try to force something or when guys come back. Because it's like, every time they get traded, like they're uprooting their entire lives. Because then the time they come back, it's not like, okay, I'm just going to move back into the house. Nah, bro, you got to get a new house, whole new situation. So, so I'll say this real quick. But so I was watching Starting Five and Kevin Durant was talking about that. Because they're getting closer to the trade deadline in the series. And, Kevin Durant's like, man, I don't want to be traded. I don't want to go uproot a whole team, blow up a whole team because they're going to have to trade the whole team to get him. And he was like, guys ain't thinking about that. So, that's something to consider for those NBA aficionados.
Oh, aficionados. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Clarissa Shields secures a 2-year, $8 million multi-fight deal. That's good, right, Jonathan?
I believe so. Amen. Yeah. That's good. That's good money. Because everybody ain't getting in the millions.
See, you said good money, but the article says 3-division undisputed champion Clarissa Shields signs a minimum $8 million guaranteed contract with
pay the woman.
Saltia Promotions and Win Records. The multi-fight contract will include music and other media with her next fight date to be announced soon. I don't think she should do music. I don't think.
Well, wait.
Athletes need to stop crossing over.
It's everybody. It's not meant for everybody. Okay.
It really.
But isn't. $8 million multi-fight deal. So I mean, I guess the question would become, how many fights is she fighting? Because typically, when you see people going into the ring, or typically when we see guys fighting, you hear that that this is a however $1 million purse. So I'm just curious if like here, they're gonna try to have her like do a ton of fights. So does that make it the minimum, or where is where's this money getting allocated to? Is it going to the marketing and how you always hear these big marketing companies behind these fights?
True that.
Or they can just give her a bigger cut.
Yeah.
That's
why I was like, give her more money.
That's probably the part though. That's probably the part they're gonna give her a small little baby cut.
Yeah.
Pay the woman. She getting in the ring and getting beat up. Like
she was
fight it like I'm not saying like she getting beat up like she gonna lose. I'm saying
beat up. She not losing.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, you getting in the ring. Yeah, their body is getting beat up. Like boxers, have you seen the recovery? That's why boxers don't fight. Like you do a fight right here and then you do a fight next month. Nah, these people got to recover. We seen Creed. They got to put the ice on. Their
Yeah.
body got to get built back up.
Yeah.
Pay the woman, man. Just pay the woman.
Speaking of fights, you saw this got canceled?
I did not.
Jake Paul and Javante Tank Davis fight November 14th. Is supposed to happen next week. Has been canceled. So Jake Paul goes off on Javante Davis after their fight was canceled. Okay, so if you support this man, you support the most vile sin. Oh, I'm sorry, I quote: "If you support Ozzy." I quote, "If you support this man, you support the vile sin a man can't commit. I didn't want to give my money to a woman abuser, a platform to grow his fans and to grow his bank account. I'm sorry to everyone involved." End quote. I mean, they've been paying him. I don't like him either because he always beating on his
words.
Yeah, it is strong words, but they are strong truths. Okay, I will tell you that.
That's tough. And I mean, Jake Paul ain't lying because Jake Paul does have the platform, and Jake Paul has had a platform. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's some strong coffee. Like my dad said, that's some strong coffee.
That's funny. Okay, I saved this one for you, Jonathan. I told you about it offline, but I wanted you to see it. Jeezy. So Jeezy sets the record for it went away. Okay. Jeezy made history, officially earning a Guinness World Record for the largest orchestra ever assembled for a hip hop concert.
101, one of the greatest ever, now etched into history books. As exactly as we written, the largest orchestra for a hip hop concert is 101 members. And it was achieved by Jeezy Jenkins performing with Color Boys Orchestra, composed by Derek Hodge and musically directed by Adam Blackstone in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA on November 1st.
So cool.
We love you, Jeezy.
And you see the guy, man, I can't really. You know who you've ever heard of Adam Blackstone?
Yeah. I've heard of Adam Blackstone. Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's right there. That's it. Yep.
Post it up.
Yeah, I know that actually because of Erica. That's why. I've never met him, but I just know that because that was a fun fact. But yeah, so I was like, Jonathan like this. You be doing your Jeezy lyrics. So shout out to Jeezy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you. What's the quote like he said? He said a smooth sea. He said a smooth sea never met a strong sailor or something like that. His quote is. I'll find it later. But one thing I can appreciate, like I told you also offline, is one thing I appreciate is just his trajectory. Like, you know, we're introduced to Jeezy, Boys in the Hood, right? And then we see him where he's doing his own thing, and he's known for, you know, chopping this and selling that. But now we see him; he's elevated. His look has changed. I've heard him in some recent interviews. His mindset's changed. The man is just like on a different level, different. He got a different aura about him right now. Boy, walking around with suits on.
Yeah, maybe got a new team.
Hey, I mean, I love it. I love New York Times bestselling author. Boy out here buying real estate. Boy out here talking about him and Nipsey Hussle having conversations when they used to be connected, exchanging books that they're reading. And I'm like, wow, like this is just cool to hear because for so long, our artists, our rappers, and as I say this, I'm thinking about Rick Ross, and I'm about to bring this to a close. But for so long, when we would think about our rappers, we just knew them for being rappers and wearing these, you know, these gaudy chains and selling drugs and all the things that were negative. But now we see rappers who are like Jeezy, who are influential and who are upstanding, positive role models that want to, you know, do things intentional and focus on their health and stuff like that. So shout out to Jeezy.
Shout out to Jeezy.
Yeah, shout out to Jeezy, man. Caught again.
You know, and just to say there, you know, certain rappers, you know, rap started in the Bronx. Okay, so I learned that in my class. So started in the Bronx, but you know, wearing chains, you know, signified for you know, Black culture was, you know, kings and queens type things. You know, when you get down like to YNs and what they doing now, it's a little different. But you know, back then it was a state of, you know, you're proud of yourself, and you know that's why, you know, you have to history. Okay,
Hold
but
on, wait. I got a little piggyback on that. I got a little piggyback, and I'll be
oh, what
done. I
you got?
promise. So
Piggyback.
yeah, so you say that.
Get off
So
the back.
I actually when I was younger, this gentleman by the name of Clarence Glover, he's in the DFW area, and he would also say that back in the day with like slavery and there were the chains, and he would say that we can't get away from those things. Not, like
Mm-hmm.
it's a challenge because when people make it big, what they want to do, they want to get a chain. And yeah, kings and queens wear the chain, rock it, and all that. But it's like, will we ever get to a point, or do you think there's ever a point to where we can make it quietly, to where we don't gotta show it, don't gotta flash it, putting it in the rims, putting it in the car, or you think that's just our culture?
I mean, I would say that's just our culture because I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, you see like the Bill Gates of the world, they have their Bruno
Mm.
Cucinelli and you don't know that he has on $2,000 pants. But if you
What do
if
those
you
feel
know
like?
if you know fashion and if how it's on the internet, quiet luxury and things like that,
Mm.
you know, if you just know how to shop and if you're just not a flashy person, then you can find good quality things and you don't have to, be so flashy. But, if your persona is, like Vince Staples, like he's a rapper, he's not flashy. And
Mm.
I would say Jay-Z, he used to be flashy. Now he's not because maybe he doesn't have to be. But
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
think
true.
it's just something that, hey, it's just part of our culture. Once you get to a certain age, hey man, I'm not wearing all that stuff no more. But I don't think it's anything
Mm.
bad. I think if anything, embrace it in a positive with a positive mind. Don't think of it in a negative way, like, oh, you gotta have all these gold teeth chains, da 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 da. Because end all be all, once we do wear it, everybody copies us anyway. And so it's like,
Mm.
well, we're the blueprint for that anyway. And when it comes to us walking around, just how I saw a TikTok video, they were doing the new Louis Vuitton collection, and they were going online and they were saying, okay, well, they have the black people in monogram because it's flashy, and they have
Mm.
the other people, they have them in it's not monogram, it's just a plain shirt with the Louis V logo at the bottom because they're they're targeting different audiences. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes black people, we just like it because
Yeah.
that's what it say, and that's
That's true.
okay. And then you have
That's true.
certain black people that like it because it don't say nothing. And sometimes I think it's
That's
just
true.
based off preference, but as far as
Mm-hmm.
straying away from it, it's just who we are, it's just who we
I'm with
are.
it.
Because who would
I'm with
Dapper
that.
Dan be if he wasn't flashy, wearing chains, doing this, started off with fake fabrics and things like that, and then
I
worked
sure
his
did.
way, in. Who would he be if he wasn't as flashy as he was, as he still is? So, and
Mm.
now he has
That's good.
collaborations with Gap, collaborations, now he has an official collaboration with Gucci. So,
Man,
everything is, to me, it doesn't mean anything to me. I
I
can
respect
understand
it.
like in certain settings, like, all right, now you're doing too much.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
on
Pink
on
suit
a
at a
reg,
black tie affair. Don't do that.
yeah, but like on a
No,
regular
no, no.
basis, I don't see anything wrong with it. If anything, black people should be a little bit more, proud of our culture.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that
Hmm.
take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I like it.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you see anything scrolling, if you want it on the show, send me a DM at producer Britt on TikTok or Instagram. I will look at it and I'll put it on the show. And next time you're watching the show, you might see what you saw scrolling. Jonathan, what you got?
Man, I'm just thinking. So as you were talking about, you brought up Vincent Staples. I'm just thinking. I'm like, man, I want to go and see some more interviews of him talk about this new show. And the reason why, because every time I listen to him, and outside of even his show, every time I listen to him, I'm challenged to learn more about our culture. I'm challenged to learn more about history.
Mm-hmm.
And just like we went to this event the other day, and as I was listening to one of these pastors speak, Britt, I'm like, how does this dude know all this stuff? He would
Mm-hmm.
quote this guy and he would quote this person and he would talk about mental health and he would talk about sexuality. I'm like, how do people go about studying to where they retain all this information from all these different areas? So I just brought that up because that's one thing that really challenges me to where if I haven't been reading or listening to an audiobook or something as of late, then it really pushes me in that direction. So, I'm looking forward to getting some learning done this weekend.
Pushes you in what
Yeah.
direction?
It just pushes me to say that if I'm watching like mindless TV or watching drama clips on social media or YouTube, that like let me see if I can learn something to where it will enhance not my value, but enhance what I know, and then I'll be able to share that information with somebody else, especially in relates to Black culture and like our history. Because we didn't. Well, I don't know about where you went in high school, but I mean, we didn't necessarily learn anything in depth about Black history. We learned Harriet Tubman, Dr. Martin Luther King,
of course,
a little bit of Malcolm X.
Your
So
staples.
it's like knowing those things and hearing those things. Like, where can I learn more about Toni Morrison? Right? Did you see what I sent you? Did you see what I sent you about Toni Morrison being the advisor for what's the young lady's name who was married to Jeff Bezos?
Oh, Mackenzie.
Did you know that Toni
My girl
Morrison was,
Kenzie.
she was her advisor? Yeah, because
I didn't
so
know.
the I think I sent it to you. So the griot was just talking about, like, they were trying to figure out, like, why does she have such a passion, or why is this that like her giving been so illuminated, geared towards HBCUs, and Toni Morrison was her advisor. So maybe that connection that she had with Toni Morrison, who she said was one of her best students. She was like, she was one of her best students in terms of creative writing. And I was like, oh, wow. And I was like, this makes sense why she gives to HBCUs in this way, because, having that level of influence and probably hearing and knowing and understanding, what's happening, and knowing that she can be a direct, not beneficiary, direct beneficiary in a sense, to give to those causes and support those things. So, yeah, man.
Yeah. I would say, because at our college, you have to take theology, and you also have to take an African American studies class. And I would say, like, the people that continue and kept going with the African American study classes, like, I mean, it just opens your mind to a wide variety of things, and it's beautiful at the end of the day. So I feel you. Where can you learn more? But as they say, they put it in a book. All you gotta do is read it.
Oh,
yeah. Yes. So we got about 7 minutes here. Jonathan's not checking his phone as usual. But this weekend, y'all, we are celebrating Shay's birthday. So today it's gonna be me and Shay. Saturday we're going to a winery. And then after the winery, we are then we're going back out on a town, and then doing a little Sunday fun day. Okay, so if you see me, say what's up. Okay,
fun day, Sunday. Well, okay, so in terms of celebrating like a birthday, are you one of those people? Because I know there's two different areas, right? Because for one, it can be the person who like maps out the plans. This is what we're doing. This is where we're going. Da da da. Or it's the person like, hey y'all, let's get together, and then we gonna figure it out on the fly. Like you putting a plan together. You got an itinerary. Like what that look like?
Itinerary. I gave Marche an itinerary for her own birthday.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. I gave it to her. I said it to her.
Happy birthday.
Here you go. Okay. No, but really, Friday, Thursday. Only reason I didn't, put Thursday on the itinerary because she did a spa day by herself yesterday.
I saw that. I saw that on her Instagram.
Yeah. Then she went shopping with my mama at Grapevine Mills. They hit up the Nike and the Converse store. If you know. And yeah. So they had a good time there. And then so our plans start tonight. Okay. So producer Britt. I'm excited. I just love celebrating people's birthday, especially mine. Yeah, I love it. I just want to celebrate you. What do you want to do for your birthday? What do you want to do for your birthday? Let's go have fun.
I love how you threw that in. That's so funny. So you asked her what she wanted to do, or you already knew what she wanted to do?
No. I ask, okay? Because I try to be hands off. Like Pastor Martin told me, hands off. Okay. So it should be hands off. Okay. So I like to ask the person, what do you want to do? And then when it comes to the what do they want to do, it's like, okay, seems like we need a reservation here. Seems like we need a reservation there. Seems like we need this. Seems like we need that. So, I just throw in my suggestions. You can take them, you can throw them away. However you feel, okay? But yeah, that's how I do the whole birthday thing. When it comes to my birthday, yeah. I haven't done like like how we're doing now, like a birthday weekend, like with friends and everything. I haven't done this in a long time. But
so are you living vicariously through her right now?
No, I've been 29.
No, I'm
I've
not
done
saying
this already. No, I've done.
No, I know. I'm
been
not
her,
saying
done
in a
it.
bad way. I'm just saying, like, I mean, because she's
I'm
so
not
close
living
to
through
you.
her. I want her to live her life. I just want her to have a good time.
She can
I
live her
know
life,
she
and you
wants
can live through her too.
I know that she wants to do fun stuff, but she don't like planning nothing. So you gotta push it. Yeah.
Well, that works out. That works out perfect for you.
Yes. And her best friend Jerry would agree with me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. See, I got the weekend planned out. Yeah, great. Y'all gonna be out. I'm gonna be in. Okay.
Yeah.
After I watch my basketball game this weekend, then I'm gonna be in with Vincent Staples and some ice cream.
Yeah.
I might do some crunches. Just before,
I
might
Shay,
eat the ice cream and then do some
remember
crunches.
Shay? It was 120 crunches, and then he just back to what he's supposed to be. So,
Wait a minute. This is not no lynch mob
that's
here.
what you said about 3 days ago.
I know what I said, and I've been
All I
hitting my
need is
crunches.
120 crunches. I was like,
I've been hitting my crunches,
it?
even though I start the show, I'll be like, oh man, let me hit these crunches. Well, that good water running.
All right. Let me do my my advertisement. So guys, if you need chiropractic or a chiropractor's office, go to Dynamic Sports Medicine in Plano, okay? Dynamic Sports Medicine in Plano. They have everything from dry needling, cupping, massages. They have machines for your neck, machines for your cervix, your lumbar. They have the compression boots. They have a good time. Great music. Okay, great music.
Oh, that's always a vibe. That puts you in relaxation right there.
They have this it seems very expensive, this water machine, and the water tastes different. It's like Bobby Boucher water. It's different water. The water is different, okay?
That water is different.
Yes, but anyways, make sure if you need a new chiropractor or if you just want to go out and try it out, your first visit, you get $50 off. Make sure you ask for Marche. And they said, Marsha's going to say, who sent you? Make sure you say Brittany, okay? So Dynamic Sports Medicine in Plano. Dynamic Sports Medicine in Plano. I will be there today. My appointment is at 8:20, okay? I'm an every 2 weeker now, okay? You can't get me out that money.
Okay. Take some content so we know
I
it's
feel
real.
Great, okay?
Take some content so we know it's real, okay? We want to see
great.
The benefits over there.
I feel so great because I've never popped my neck before. So that was my first time getting my neck popped.
Wow.
Like I said, my whole situation with my scoliosis, I was kind of afraid to just go to the chiropractor because I know she's going to break my back. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but my doctor, she is amazing. So I love her.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. And that is one of those things that you need to do on a consistent basis. With the back, especially with scoliosis, because I'm a fellow scoliosis person, so I get it. I understand. And you do walk out feeling like, oh, yeah, I'm ready for the weekend.
I can't do dry needling. I can't do cupping or dry needling today because I don't want to be sore. The dry needling, it does work. I will say that, but I just can't be a little sore this weekend.
No, that girl said she got to be loose and lumber for the weekend.
Shoulders got to move this weekend, okay?
Oh, throw your shoulders out. Dip. Throw your shoulders out. Dip. Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Get it, Jonathan.
Hey. Oh
my gosh. Okay, Jonathan,
wow.
One question for the road. What you got for me before I leave?
One question for the road. What like what's that song when you like you know you got all the you got Marche over, got the other girls over, y'all just about to get ready to go out. What's that song y'all playing? What's that song?
I mean, I'm gonna say, look, Megan, Glorilla.
Mm.
Yeah, that's probably been in the mix.
Okay.
There's a couple other artists, but I don't want to say their
Okay.
name. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Okay.
Meg, Glorilla, they get it popping. Little Doshi in there, maybe. I don't think she's that big of a fan of Doshi actually. I think she only like a couple songs. But
Yeah, I can see why not.
or you could Key Glock. Shay like Key Glock. That's her
Oh, y'all
band.
getting it. Oh, yeah.
We
Okay.
thugged out over here, baby, on the weekend. Okay.
St. Louis, stand up. St. Louis, stand up. We've been corporate. We've been buttoned up all week.
It might be some Jeezy in there. It might be some Boosie in there. You don't know, okay?
Oh, you gonna play G? You ain't playing Jeezy with the orchestra. You playing Jeezy with the orchestra?
We're
Getting
not
ready to go out?
We're not turning up to that.
Oh, y'all going trap or die? Oh,
Yeah.
Thug Motivation 101. Oh. Hey,
man, okay.
That's two different people. Because Trap or Die Jeezy is MySpace, Twitter Jeezy. Okay. You know, but the orchestra, that's LinkedIn Jeezy. Yeah, that's LinkedIn Jeezy right there.
Yeah.
That's Jay. That's Jay Jenkins right there. That's who that is.
That is funny. Okay, guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Do something good for yourself. Go touch some grass. Read an article, read a book, watch a show. Just relax.
Yeah.
So have a good weekend, guys. I will see y'all on Monday.
That part. All right, family. We're going to get ready to go ahead and get out of here. Make sure if you have not hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode here of Speak Your Success in the Morning. And also, just like what producer Britt said, man, find some time for yourself. Find some time for yourself. Because if you're not recharged, you're not rejuvenated, you won't be any good for anybody else. And family, remember, all right, speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why would you and why should you live any other